Okay, guys, so I'm coming back to you with a quick vid that I did recently, just like the other day. Well, just like an hour ago, if that. Because as you know, I love aram, and I kicked ass with Yorick. I think this is one of my first S's with Yorick. It's either my first or my second one. I love Yorick, so we'll get into the video and we'll have a little geeze and a laugh at me playing some Yorick. Now, as you can see, I was against a Vel'Koz, Vago, etc., etc. Manual camera. Let's pick me. Yeah. See, it's one of those. Yorick's one of those really weird champions. Like, I wouldn't really call him squishy or anything like that. Like, he's pretty good all round. I mean, if you get his E with the Mist Walkers, like, there's your ranged. As you can see, there's me. Like, his E, allows does damage, but then if you've got Mist Walkers, they'll jump to whichever enemy the E hit. Sometimes if you've got Graves nearby, that works as well. Your Q is absolutely godlike, because it essentially just heals, as well as making, the Garen this game was actually pretty good. Like, I'll give him his dues. Like, he pushed when he should have pushed. He backed off when he needed to back off. He did really well. Like, this Vel'Koz was pretty good for their team. The same with the Ornn and the Fade. They were all... To be fair, out of the enemy team, the only one that really didn't stand out was probably Nasus here. You know? But then you get... I think we were pretty smart this whole game. We didn't overextend too much. See, as I was talking about, the E allows them to jump, and then they do a ton more damage based on your attack damage, I think. Yeah, I think... What was I building? Hold on. How do I find how I was building? I think we can go into my build, maybe. Wait, let's go to tab and see if that works. Yeah. So, as you can see, I started off with a Phage. Phage is great. Love Phage. Good little item to kick some butt with. Weirdly enough, I'm playing Mage Runes, which is kind of weird considering he does a lot of damage. I mean, the runes I'm running, if I'm correct, where is my runes? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Where's my runes? How do I come up with my runes? I'll show you my runes in a sec, after this really quickly. I mean, that Zillion was my biggest problem this whole game. I mean, as you can see throughout, it was quite a decent game of ARAM too. Like, it wasn't just one-sided or anything. Our Tristana was alright, but they weren't that great. Amamu, yeah. Or Amumu, whatever you want to call him. He didn't do too bad, considering. I think this is my first death. No, I managed to avoid this like a boss. Somehow I managed to survive. Good little Mist Walkers. I mean, who's died at this point? Vago's died twice. He's not very great early game. The Nasus, he just wasn't that great. They got a kill. Let's have a look. See, I'm at 204 at the moment. 304, which isn't bad. Then I get ganked, but it was worth it, I guess. Let's see if I can speed this up. Can I increase the speed? Yeah, there we go. We'll increase the speed so we're not sitting here doing a 20 bajillion minute video. I missed that poke then. Yeah, see, get in with the E. Yorrick. Yeah. I can't remember what my runes were. Yeah, I just bought Divine's. I think I got Divine Sundra here. See, the trick to prepping Graves. I'm glad I kind of got my boots early here because, like, the slightly magical footwear honestly comes in handy. See, Tristana did the knockback, but I probably would have had the kill there. Now, see, Yorrick, as good of a champion he is, he's like, he's got enough good of a kit to be able to sit there and do the 1v1s and poke. He can outpoke you very well in a top lane. Like, he's really good against the melee and the poke champs in that sense. But if you get somebody like Aurelia or that, like, it's a lot harder. Yeah. So, like, he gets a slight slow, and I mean, Dark Procession is good, but it's just a wall more than anything. I can't remember what my runes were. They were my Morgana runes that I call my Morgana runes, which is just my general mage sort of champions, just because it gives you good move speed, and it has the ramping mana. I think that's my second death. Yeah, I'm already at 4-2-11. Which isn't too bad. I think they take the first turret. I think, yeah, we were all dead at this point. But we kind of have the advantage because we've got Garen, and Garen's just known. Like, yeah, he's not that great in pro play, or, you know, anymore, especially if you want to, like, you know. There's very few people that can do really well with him in pro play. But he's an amazing lane pusher. Like, actually, what was that Garen building? Oh wow, it's been a while since I've seen a tank Garen. Especially considering his kit now with the new items and that, you know, you can run Garen jungle and you just give him a ton of move speed and attack damage. Now there's a reason why I got Tiamat early. And that's because Tiamat's really good early game with Yorrick because, you know, it just gives him that bit of extra damage so that he can push the lane a little bit. But then when I'm doing stuff like sending my Mistwalkers to attack, I can still keep my farm going really quickly. So I don't tend to lose a lot of farm. You know, you don't really want to be behind in farm. I think I'm already ahead in farm at the moment. I think, what's that? We're already 2k ahead in gold. Dropped another kill. Dead, dead, dead. Yeah, I think I just got a triple kill then. Or am I about to get a triple kill? Yeah. See, the Maiden's great, and I like that they gave her a bit more backstory with the recent Sentinels of Light event / story. You know, and a bit more about Yorrick's background. Alright, now this is, I think, when I start... Miss Walker does a lot of damage. If you put some burn on her... There we go, there's one. Took 2 out at once then, that was great. Now I'm about to take out... If I had a little bit longer on me, I probably could have taken out... Oh no, wait, that's my own team. So weird seeing it the other way around, because I'm, you know, when you're playing it, you play as the blue side. I think this is when I backed off a little bit. No, I didn't. I should have backed off there and went back to heal. But I kept trying to push the lane. Let's have a look. What's the other team building? Ornn's gone really tanky. Nasus is trying to burn, I guess. Yeah, that's not bad. And Vel'Koz is just going for straight damage. Oh yeah, Frostfire is really good since they did that last update. It's really good again with champs like Garen that need to go in, hit, do the slow, and then get the hell out of there. It also means that they can drop... Garen can drop his silences a little bit better. See, if Yuumi had got Ludens pretty early, like... She'd be pretty... Like, I've had Yuumi, played a Yuumi game where Yuumi was at like nearly 800 something, you know, AP. So when you hit with the Q, when you're attached to an enemy, you're pretty much just knocking off half their health. See, Yorrick's E is more of a deterrent. I mean, no, W, sorry, not E. It's more of a deterrent than anything. It's made to kind of slow your opponents down just enough so you can do more damage. Plus he gets tanky really quickly. Like his move speed's nothing crazy. Like with the magical boots it kind of gives him a little bit more movement and a bit more I'ma get out of here. But I mean, look at the base attacks already, 243. And then, I think, yeah, you get Serax, because Serax is great. I don't even know how it works. Oh, excuse me. But it works. Oh, I love my Mistwalkers. Now, let's have a look-see. I love the whole replay thing. You know, that League's put in now, which is great. I think this is pretty much when we started putting the real pressure on them. Yeah. I can't believe I should have gone to the right. I was not expecting him. I mean, Vel'Koz really tried to drop me then. I went for the heal. You know, I'm a lot more tanky than Vel'Koz, so, of course. I reckon if Tristana should have used her autos a little bit more, because she would have dropped both, they both would have dropped otherwise. You know, autos are Yeah, autos are something that gets slept on a lot in a lot of regular play. Like some champs, like Tristana or Sevilla, you need to pay attention to it, their autos, because their autos can do just as much damage as their abilities. Yeah, I think this is where we started to switch things around. Oh, I love the maiden. Boom, see that? You hit that as you're summoning the maiden, and big bang boom. You can also use the W as a bit of a shield. Now you see how there I ran away? That's because if they get caught up in Zillion's ability, they take damage too. Hey, there we go. Just start damaging her. There we go. So then the Mistwalkers will finish. And see right now, I'm just pushing the lane down nice and slow. You don't have to rush. And this is pretty much where we close it out real quick. Because at this point, me and Garen can pretty much just push enough. Trying to bloody get Vago when he's in his mist is a pain. Unless you've got vision on him, like, there's no point. Yeah, the maiden will come for you, man. Our Garen's having a laugh. It was a good use of my flash there. Like, usually I wouldn't waste time. So then I backed off enough just to get out of range. Let the maiden do her job, and then I do my job. So, I mean, that's how much health the maiden has. 4,800. You know, but she doesn't get... this is pretty much GG. Yumi. So, for a quick show, I'll show you the overall statistics, because 12, 4, 22, which is pretty damn good. Largest killing spree was 4, largest multi-kill was 3, crowd control, I didn't have big crowd control score. But I did the most damage to champions, the most damage overall by, yeah, by, I mean, besides Vel'Koz doing 65, it's still by 20,000 damage. Yeah, I didn't do a lot to the turrets, like, that's pretty consistent, but I healed the most. Probably took the second most amount of damage on my team besides Garen, but Garen's, you know, he went full tank. And then I think I got the most gold, and I didn't even spend the most gold. It was a mumu. Can't English. But yeah, so that was one of my more favorite games. So cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that jazz.